Hello, dear creatives. Welcome to FCBA Unique Fashion and Craft YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I will be teaching you how to make this beautiful auto gele. So I'll be introducing the fabric I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my rustic fabric, 1.5 yard, a pair of scissors, my tailoring chalk, my thread, tape rule, and the accessory I'm going to be using for embellishment. So let's get started. So for the band, for the V band, for the turban base front, I'm going to be using 16 inches by 15. 16 inches by 15 in two places. So please take note, in this shiny, in this raw silk, is part is stretching. So for the 16 inches will be at the stretching part. So please take note. Then this is the body of the turban. I doubled it. I don't want I don't want rough edges outside. So I have to double it. So I use 24 inches by 12 and a half in two places. I folded it. So the place I folded is the stretchy part. Please take note. So for the upper design, so depending on how you want it, for the first one, at the side, for the first one I'm using 15. So this is the last two on top. This is the last two on top. I'm measuring. That is 38 inches by 3 inches. So I'm going to start picking it now. Can you see? For the first one will be 15 inches. So I'm trying to pick up the first one. The first one is 15 inches, depending on how big you want it. But at least you can use 4 or 3 inches. So 15 inches. Then the second one will be 18. So after 18, the third one will be 21. Then after 21, the fourth one will be 24. Please take note, 24. And the upper one, the two ones that is coming round on top of the gele will be 38 in two places. So let's get started, guys. So I'm going to be using my foam. I have already cut my foam out. So I cut 1.5 inch in each measurement. So this is the handle. This is the handle. I'm going to be using 8 by 11. 8 by 11. And make sure it's the stretchy part you are measuring, that 8. So let's go to the sewing machine. This is the stretchy part for the headband, for the base, for the top auto gele base. So you sew it straight down or you weave it, any one of the above. You can sew or you weave it. Once you sew down, you started your pleats. You are going to be doing 4 pleats. Please, sorry for my voice. I just have to do this video for you. So after sewing, you start your pleat. Sorry, you start pleating. So this is the first pleat. Then after that, you do the second one till you do 4 pleats. So this is the second one. So I'm going to do 4 pleats. And please, when you are pleating, just be careful. Just watch the way I'm doing my own. Don't make your pleats don't make it scatter and don't make it too tight. So just take note, just follow this procedure and definitely you will arrive at exactly what I arrive at. So this is the third one. So the last one. So the second one of this, I'm going to do it off camera. So once I do it off camera, I'll come and join it. I'll come and join it in the camera. So I won't waste our data. So the next thing for me now is to form the V band. So I'll pick up the second one and form the V band. So just take note. You have to be very careful while forming the V band too. So just watch the way I'm doing my own. So so this is the easiest method of doing your V band. It's so easy. You can just do it easily like this. So after this, you clap your V band together and launch the center. Then you pick up the body of the turban. This type we call it turban gele. You can call it auto gele and you can also call it turban gele. So depending on how you want to call it. So notch the center, then place, then also notch the center of the body of the base. Don't forget, just pick the stretchy part. So this one it has lining, so I cut it together with lining. So 24 inches, don't forget 24 inches by 24, because I'm using it for lining. I don't want to cut the lining different. So I cut everything together. So please take note. You notch the center and sew straight down. Then after sewing straight down, you also sew the lining too. So immediately after sewing, you use your lining to cover it up. So this is it. The next thing for me now is to line. So just watch the way I'm doing it and do your own too exactly like this. Can you see? I have already used the lining to face it now. So the next thing for me now is to sew. Once I sew finish, I will join my measurement. You can leave the side or you can sew the side inside, depending on how you want it. So after that, this side you can just sew it straight down, or if you don't want to sew it, you can just weave it, depending on how you want it. But I will sew my own. I will be sewing my own straight down. But when you are sewing straight down, please don't allow it to reach the band area. Don't allow it to reach the band area. Just sew and leave the band area so that you can use the remaining opening to bring everything out. So you do the second side too, exactly the way you do the first one too. Just see the way I'm doing my own. Just watch it carefully. It's very easy and straightforward. So the next thing now is for me to bring it out and join it. So sorry for my voice. I just have to do this video for you. So you bring everything out and you clap it together and sew your measurement. You can use 21 depending on how your customer head is. So for me, I normally use 21 inches because I always want it firm, because this material is stretchy. But some customers, they can complain. They can tell you that it's not big enough. So you can just use 22 or 21, but I love using 21. I love using 21. So this is 21. That is 10 and a half. Just watch it. If you want your base to have a backdrop, just sew it exactly the way I'm sewing like this. If you want your base to have a backdrop, even if you are plaiting a very big hair, it will definitely size you. So you continue. Then after that, you once you are done sewing, you pick up your needle and thread and pass your running stitch. I hope we can all pass running stitch as at now because we've been doing a lot of running stitch. Trust me, this process is beginners friendly. It's very okay. Even if you are a beginner, you have never made gele before, you can do it. It's so simple and straightforward. So I'll pick up my needle and thread and pass my running stitch. And that is the end of the base. Then we'll move to the gele itself. You can take that side I'm pointing at, you can take it to the, you can go and weave that side. Then after weaving, you can pass your running stitch. You see my weaving, my apprentice did not weave it very well. I have to manage it because of this tutorial. So so after passing the running stitch, I lock it 3 to 4 times, even more than. I just have to lock it so that uh, the thread won't cut off when my customer start wearing the turban gele. So I lock, and after locking, our base is ready. We move on to the next thing. I use my lighter to burn all the threads so that it won't remove. So I burn everything. Then after burning, I will place it on my mannequin head so that you can see how it looks. So the base is ready. This is how the base look like. So please don't mind my background. I just have to walk where I am. Can't even go inside to do those things. So these are the foams I'm going to be needing. Don't forget the measurements. The foam will be 1.5. The foam will be 1.5 by the length of everything. The first layer, the first one is 15, while the second one 18, the third one 21, the fourth one is 24. So this is how to sew it. You place it on top. You place the foam on top. I will even show you how to remove it now. You place the foam on top. Then just watch what I'm doing carefully. Then the remaining space you use it to sew it. Just flip the foam and sew it straight down. So once you sew, you are going to use your hand to insert the foam. So after doing this, I will do the remaining one off camera. Just take note of how I'm inserting my foam. It's so easy and straightforward. So please, when you are doing yours, just be careful so that the foam won't tear off. Once the foam tear off, you have to start all over again. So I will start dragging little by little. I will start dragging it little by little. Then after that, we'll continue the process. Can you see? So this is the first step. First step. Can you see how beautiful it's even looking? So this is what I achieved. So I've done the remaining ones. I've done the six, it's 6 pieces. So two for the long side, why four for the other side. So for the first four, I'll set the two aside. So for the first four, I will pick it 15, 18, 21, 20, and 24. Yes. just watch the way I'm picking and make sure you curve your hand exactly the way I did mine. So once you curve, you place it, on your mannequin head. So I used to work on that side. So just work on that bro side. So I used to place it after my bro, after my mannequin bro. So just watch it, and once you add everything together, you can just tie, you can tack it. Once you tack it down, you place it on the mannequin again and tack it to the base before we start gumming. Please, we don't have lights, so and I must do this tutorial. I just want to do this tutorial. So I'm going to be using my candle glue with candle. So I'm going to place it neatly. If you are also using the candle glue, just place it neatly. And if there's light, you can use your gun glue. You can insert your candle glue inside your gun glue. So the next thing for me now is to tack. Just watch the way I'm doing it. You tack. So can you say I'm working on that bro side at the end of my bro? So I'm trying to light the candle. Mhm. So for the tacking to the base, I will place it again so that I can get exactly what I wanted to get. So can you see at the end of the brew, close to the end of the brew, just is add your this thing, the strip that you sew. So you tack it straight down. You tack it, and lock it so that it won't remove. So this is the locking. So I just did this video step by step so that even beginners will be able to do it. If you are beginners, you'll be able to do it. So just place on it. So once you place it, you start gluing it down. So I'm using my candle glue. I am putting it in the this thing. I'm doing it neatly because I don't want rough edges. I want my work to be very, very neat. So I'm going to be doing the first step with you. So I will do the remaining one off camera. Once I'm almost done, I will show you again so that you see how it looks like. So we are almost done with this first part. Just watch the way I'm doing my own. It's so simple and straightforward. So once I curve my hand now, because I normally want my gele to have the round shape. So I want to start curving my hand now. So I will start curving. Just watch it carefully. The way I'm doing my own. Watch it carefully. So watch carefully. So the hand has curved. So I have bring it down to that tip area, the tip of the down area. So I'll bring it to that area now. So the second one, so this is the last one. So the last one for the first side. So after this one, we are going to be doing the other side. So I will glue it down. So I glue it down. So once I'm done gluing, then I will do the second side. So you continue like that till the end of it.